Never forget that deception, being deceptive, illusion, trickery, is the biggest weapon that the enemy has over mankind. Rebecca loved one of her sons over the other, and she used deception on Isaac, who was supposed to have blessed the older son with the kingdom. But the younger son, Rebecca, loved more. So she dressed him up as the older son and placed him before Isaac to make him look and feel and smell like somebody he wasn't, so that her favorite child would get the blessing. Deception. The enemy is using deception today, even to cause people to misunderstand the word and misquote it and believe in a false narrative. That's the enemy. Deception. Deception was used on Adam and Eve, but mostly on Eve. Deception. When we get caught up in entanglements in life, we are caught up through a deception. You married this person because they deceived you, and you married this person based on their representative, but the true person was lying back, using the deception, putting the false person up front. Deception. This whole thing with the world going on with this pestilence and bow and weapon system, bioweapon system, is based off of deception. I want you to believe that it's not this so that you will do it. Deception. But the truth has been there all along, even on their own websites, the people that's pushing this stuff, and they tell you what it is. It's an operating system. It changes things in you. It can never come out. But we're going to use deception, and we're going to use your favorite actors, movie stars, politicians, and we're going to deceive you. Most of them didn't even get the real deal. Deception. Why? Why is deception needed by the enemy? Because he cannot force you to do anything, as I've been putting up last few videos on Cookie Dough channel. I want to put one up over here. Deception, folks, is big. Big time. Deceive. Decept. Misrepresent on purpose. Deception is the enemy's biggest trick, to get you to do something because he knows your free will. You would not do it if you knew the truth. The same thing with these jokers now. If they would put out the real information, they know that you wouldn't do it. So they have to deceive you. When this joker gets on ScumTube and he's on a platform and he says, we can control that number with new vaccines and healthcare, the growth of the population. That's the truth. But what's the deception? Oh, we got something that's harmful, and we need to make sure everybody tastes this medicine, which nobody knows what's in it. Why do you take it? I don't know, because I did the flu shot. But what's the deception to get you to take it? People are dying. People are dying. People are dying. People have been dying since Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel. Why are we just now wanting to put a count out there? That's a deception. That's a lie. Because I want to live longer. Don't you know what the scriptures say? Those who try to what? And I'm going to continue to say it. Try to save their life shall lose their life. Jesus said that. Yeshua said that in the word. But you got to be willing to lose your life, to step out there. Because if you die in this time for Christ, your promotion is eternal. Deception. We're going to live forever. Deception. The big game lottery. Deception. You're going to have all this money. You can't spend it all. Deception is they put the jackpot up so high, the jackpot, and they make it even higher. Where's all that money going? The people that bought into the ticket. Deception. Why are schools still closed? And you got the lottery making how much money? Casinos making how much money? But yet our schools are still closing. Deception. Where's the money going to? Thought you had a good church. You can build $1 million church. Deception. But yet, ain't no repentance being taught. Deception. That's what it's all about, folks. Deceive. Pull the wool over. That's why I love the book of Isaiah, where he says, and I think it's chapter 25, that the nations were deceived in the book of Isaiah. And he's going to come back and remove the veil that was cast over the deception. Everything is about deceiving you. And the part that angers me the most, and I got a little heated on the other channel this morning because people are so deceived. You're walking around in denial. It is not just a river that runs through Africa. You're walking around deceived. Oh no, that can't mean that. That can't mean this. Why not? There's no way you can tell me that this thing that's been going on for the last 2 years has been a setup. Now I'm just looking at an article. Oh, polio is here. We found it in the sewage. How you gonna tell me you found polio in the sewage in New York? Deception. Polio's back. I thought that was eradicated. Deception. This is the reason why we got to get out of here, folks. Psalms 123. I lifted up my eyes and saw heaven open up. 7 chapters later, Psalms 130, it says that Israel is waiting on the return of the Messiah. Revelation 19 and 11 is 30. Guess who makes a touchdown in verse 11? In 2030, I'm going to keep saying it. 2023 is the beginning of the 7 years of hard times on this piece, okay? Hard times. And Psalms gives us a look into the future. Notice when you go, I'm challenging you to go look that up. Psalms 123. Read what it says. Count 7 books after 123 and go to 130. Israel is mentioned that they're waiting on the return of the Messiah because they will be forced in the wilderness of Judea to hide in the latter half of the 7-year tribulation. Well, they will be protected until the return of the Mashiach, the real Mashiach. All your answers is in the book, folks. You ain't got to watch no Rapture, Calendar Guide, Enoch video, okay? All you got to do is read your book. And if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So don't be deceived into thinking you got to get ready. Because the truth is within you to be ready, to stay ready. It's a commandment. If you watch therefore, so that you are not deceived. Deuces.